And 14. Um, did anybody have any issues with the preparation assignment? For me, I was so happy that I actually got through it and didn't have too many issues.
I had. Okay, well, for starters, I assume that it was just the tutor making a mistake. Did
Oh, I
anyone
saw
watch?
your question about the 2 times versus 4 times.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's
because
4
when he said it, I
times.
was like, oh, he must be wrong. Like, no big deal. But then when I went to do the quiz, like, both of those are answers. I'm like, I want to make sure that the text is right. And I didn't go back to see if he answered it or not.
Oh, yeah, he did. He did. I just read it before we got on this
And what did he
morning.
say?
He said, oh gosh, I can't explain it, but a few years ago it used to be 2 times the smaller one, or whatever it was, it kind of comes out to be the same, but he said no, if they said 2 times, it was wrong. It should be 4 times.
Okay. Like that's what I figured. Like, you know, sometimes the tutor says weird things and you're like, I don't know what he's talking about. So I just wanted, but then, so I kind of skipped over it. Then when I went to the quiz, I was like, wait a second. Like, those answers didn't match. I want to make sure we get the right answer.
Yeah, I got the right answers on my homework preparation, so I didn't even watch the videos. Like, I usually go to those when I don't get it,
Yeah,
so
me
I
too.
just watch him just in case he explains something better than I understood,
that's probably a good idea.
basically.
Should have done that too.
I thought I
So,
had one other question mark on my thing. Let me
You have to remember that the variance is, am I saying this right? The variance is the square root of the standard deviation. So it's the
Yes.
same thing, really. Having
So
it
it's
2
what?
times or 4 times, it's the same thing.
2 times or 4 times is the same?
Yeah, because it's the square root of it.
you might, if you read our
It's not
teacher's
like I'm trying to read his response. It's probably what he's saying also.
Wait, it's not the square root, it's the square, right? We square it,
Yeah,
not
it's the
square
square
root.
up.
It's the square.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't
So
even been doing that. I've just been reading the variance straight off of like my output.
Right. Me too.
Okay, then the only other question I had is like when it tells us to like graph it, right? It's like graph that. What
Yeah.
is there a place that we're supposed to get? I guess it doesn't tell us to graph it, but they keep talking about the test stat and the p-value graph. Like, you know what I mean? Like the right side is the only side that the right side is the side that's shaded. Is
Like
there a
the
place we're supposed to be
apples?
able to find that, or we're just supposed to know and draw it ourselves?
Yeah, I think we're just supposed to guess and draw it ourselves because, yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
I don't
because
like that
before we
question.
were using that like probability applet.
Right. We don't
Like,
use that right
there's
now.
no applet for this.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I
That's
guess
all.
I
That was
skipped
my only other question. But I mean, I don't think that's not going to come up on a test. Like, they're not going to be like,
Right.
now draw that. So I'm
Yeah,
not worried.
exactly.
I just want to make sure you know that it's to the right in the tail and it's like a right skewed graph, I think, is what
Yeah, I
they're
think so.
coming at.
Yeah,
Like,
so
trying
they
to
should
get.
all look pretty much the same, right?
Yeah, so I was like, I don't understand even like why you would draw that. Because, yeah, there's not really a difference. It's same, looks exactly the same no matter how you draw it, I guess. Okay, those are my only like kind of things that I was like didn't feel clear on.
I circled one big question. Where was it? Yes, I think it was the exact same thing that was driving me crazy. But I think we just draw it. There's no app or anything.
Yeah, I don't think
Right.
so.
When one of them, it was like it said, sorry, it was in part 2, the number 3, when it was like use this stuff in a short paragraph, and then make a graph of the illustration. And I was like, well, what kind of graph do they want? So I thought they were asking for that graph there. But then in the answers, they did just a bar graph. So I said, I guess they just want some kind of graph. I guess they didn't want anything in particular. They just wanted you to be able to see the results.
Yeah.
I guess if they wanted a specific one, they would have said draw a histogram or draw whatever kind of
plot
graph.
or whatever, yeah.
I mean, I guess the bar graph makes sense just because it's the easiest one to kind of draw, I guess. So. Or the box plot, I mean. But I think it was straightforward as far as just getting the information from SPSS.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. As long as you put the stuff in correctly, because I moved on to the homework and turned in my quiz one time and missed like 3 questions because I think I did SPSS wrong. So I have to go back today and redo it and try it again.
Right.
But
That's
on the
what I do.
preparation assignment, I did fine. And on the homework preparation assignment, I did fine. It's when I went to the quiz that I put something
Yeah, I
in
did that on one of the quizzes last time. I like hit submit thinking I was doing okay, and I had like a C, and I was like, what? And it just had been an SPSS error.
4 questions, so.
Yeah.
Luckily, I can go back and redo it. So,
Great.
all right. Well, should we go through our group quiz?
Sounds good.
See if we, we'll find out now if I did it right or not. So, okay, 1 and 2. Oh, number 3. In an ANOVA hypothesis.
Oh, hang on, I gotta open it up still.
Oh, wait.
My computer is super slow. I think it's because I have so many SPSS things like open on it.
That's why I don't save them. I just get rid of them, and then later I'm like, oh wait, I would like to look at that again.
Yeah, I left the ones that were on like our assignment and on our the ones that we're using right now. Okay, there we go.
All right, you guys all have. Okay. All right, you ready? Sorry.
Mhm.
Okay, so number 3, in an ANOVA hypothesis test, we reject the null hypothesis when there is sufficient evidence to indicate at least one mean is different from the others, and that is true. Correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And number 4, what requirements should be checked when performing an ANOVA hypothesis test? And I chose B and C. The data in each group are normally distributed, and the variances are equal in each group.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Me
You guys all
too.
get that?
Yep.
Okey-doke. Phone's acting funny. Let's not do that. Someone else want to do 5 and 6?
Sure. You go ahead, Sarah.
Okay, so 5. To check if each group is normally distributed, do the following. And I put construct a QQ plot for each group.
That's
Yep.
what I put.
Okay. And then 6, we assume the variance in each group is the same if the following happens. And I put the largest variance is less than 4 times the smallest variance.
Yep, that's what I got.
Okay, good.
Yep. I can do 7.
Tricky ones. Okay, go ahead.
ANOVA hypothesis test is equivalent to conducting an independent 2-sample t-test between every pair of samples. If there are 3 samples, there are 3 pairs. How many pairs are there when there are 4 samples? I put 6.
Me too.
I put 2.
Yes, I put 6.
All right. The soccer shoe data has 6 groups: A, B, C, D, E, socks. These data can be found in the wiki. Load all 6 samples in the QIP spreadsheet. Oh, that's not ours. Or perform an ANOVA test in SPSS and observe that the p-value is 0.0809. Remove the socks data. What is the p-value? I had 0.309.
Me too.
Yeah. That's what
Okay, was there an easy way to do that, or did you like delete it from the data?
That was a pain. That's what I did. I spent an hour trying to figure out how to make it easy, and I dn't find it.
Okay, that was me too.
Yeah.
I probably didn't spend an hour. I spent probably 15 minutes. I'm like, there's
Okay.
got to be a way. I was like, okay, forget it. I'm just going to delete it
Me
from the
too.
data and just
I'm an
run the file
exaggerator.
without it. And then they were like, do it for all of them. And I was like,
I
oh
know.
my gosh.
That's what I'm doing right now. I have 1 left. But
And then it was like you couldn't just save it and use it again. Like I had to exit out of it and like
I
re-pull
know.
it up every time because it was like, oh, you can't just back. That wasn't the last thing you did. It was like,
there
oh.
it is. He showed me a way that you can do it.
Did you can go back?
Highlight it and cut it.
Oh.
You highlight it, cut it, and then you save. You have to make sure that you recode it each time.
Oh, I didn't.
You open a new one, recode it, and then highlight it, cut it, and then when you cut it, you save it as. So like I have several different ones open. So I have like soccer shoes minus A, soccer shoes minus B.
That doesn't seem easier.
No.
Well, then you have them all that you can refer to, and it's all on one page. It's all on one data.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just deleted it. I just deleted it, and then I have. That's another thing that I have probably a whole bunch of open. That's probably why
Yeah.
my thing is running so slow.
Me too.
Okay,
Hey,
so
guys.
that's the same way everyone did it though. There was not an easy way like in the analyze that you could just analyze it missing something. Like that's
Right.
what you had to do.
No, that's
Which
what you have.
yet again another thing that like they don't tell you. Like if you
I
don't
know.
know that much about like SPSS or an Excel spreadsheet that you can like just cut something out,
Mm-hmm.
then that's not very nice to ask you to do it on a test. Anyway, so all right, so
I tell you guys right now, my phone is warning me that I have high temperatures and it might shut off. This is like my new phone. I shouldn't
are
have
you
high
charging it right now while you're using it?
Oh no, would that help if I am? Do you think?
No, it might make it worse. That's why I was asking.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm plugged in.
Okay.
But, so if I'm
'Cause, yeah, if you're charging it, it
All
might
right.
sometimes
If
make
we
it warm.
lose you, we'll record it and post it, and you can count you were here since you were here.
Right.
going, stupid.
Okay, does someone want to do 9? Let's go quick and then we can get it through it.
I'll do it. The p-value always goes up when only one group is removed, compared to the p-value when all examples are included. And I chose false. I didn't think that was always true, because it depends on which group you remove, right?
No, I think it's true because
He confirmed it. You because
Was it
you
false?
yeah, like for example, if we did because we removed the socks and the socks category, they were like outliers. They kind of had a small deviations that was different than everybody else's. Then it made it go up. But if we had removed category C, then it would have made it go down.
Oh, you're right. I can see it. I have them written down here. You're right.
Oh, I wrote them down, but I thought that I still put true. I don't know why.
Me too, but I didn't pay attention.
The word always scares me sometimes. Like,
Well, no, because
always?
I have if you removed A, it was 0.06, right?
Yeah.
If you removed B, it was 0.05. You removed C, 0.44. Like, so aren't they always up from?
I didn't get those numbers.
And then D
0.08?
is 0.03 and E is 0.05. Yeah. What was
Yeah,
our
so-
what was our overall?
Huh?
What was our what was our sorry, what are we doing? Which number
We're
are we
still
on?
looking at the p-value always goes
Yes.
up when one group is removed. So I guess it doesn't always go up then, because if the p-value is 0.08 with everything, sometimes it's less than 0.08.
Yeah.
So, okay, no, I don't know why I wrote that.
I don't either.
Because I put true, but yeah, when I look at my numbers, they're not always up.
Right.
Maybe I was looking always, I don't know. I don't know what I was looking at.
Me neither.
So Lee, you said false also? You and Heather both said false?
Yeah. And he
Oh, it's just-
confirmed that it was false. So.
Okay. So you talked to the teacher about this exam already?
Yeah, I was on the phone with him while you guys called in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you better go. It's the group calling. I'm like, yeah, but thanks for the answers.
But this is what I need to know when I'm with my group, so they'll wait.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm writing down the stupid F. I'm writing down the T statistic, not the P value. Okay. That's why I'm getting different than you guys. Okay. You guys
Okay, well, make sure you get the right ones because that has to do with number 10, too.
Yeah. Okay, so minus T is 0.031. I'm on minus C, but I've got it all in one output window, so I can
Okay.
minus C is 0.448 and minus B minus A is 0.060 and minus B is 0.245.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Which one? I'm sorry.
let me take this problem since I haven't done any of them. I've been like sidetracked here. So
That's okay.
number 10, is that what you guys are on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we already read it. And when you compute each one, A is 0.060. When you minus A, when you take B out, it's 0.245. When you take C out, it's 0.448. When you take D out, it's 0.031. When you take E out, it's 0.050. And when you take SOX out, it's 0.0309. So it wants to know.
Wait, it's
Wait.
309.
0.309.
Yeah,
There's no
0.309. So it
Okay.
wants to know the highest p-value is SOX. 0.309. No,
No.
No.
it's C, 0.448.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, what did you guys get for B? I have a different number than we
I
just
have
had.
0.05.
Me too.
Yeah,
C?
0.05.
Yeah, 0.052.
B was the only one you said that was.
Let me look.
So let me clarify. He told you have to recode each time you cut out one group, and you had to recode it.
You had to recode it in order to run the process.
If you opened up a new window, you have to recode it. If you use the same window,
I came up with all the same numbers, but I don't remember recoding. But maybe I did.
You had to
You did.
recode it in order to run the ANOVA because it only had names, it didn't have numbers.
Okay.
So the only way to do it was to recode it. Because when it asked for your factor list, there was no option unless you had recoded. Sorry, she's really chatty today.
let me run B again. Maybe I ran it wrong. I just have to open up a new one. I want to open up a fresh one. Let's see. So you guys are saying the one that we have different is when you remove B. Right?
We removed B. Although it's not, they don't ask for that answer anywhere, but just make sure that obviously you were doing it right because all the other ones were right.
Yeah.
You might have just, when you highlighted it, you might have just missed one or grabbed an extra one or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking. I may have grabbed an A on accident or something. So this is minus C2. Save. Okay, so we got B out of there. Now we're going to analyze and go to compare means and go down to 1 ANOVA. And, I have to recode it first. I forgot to recode it. This is so annoying. This is why I will never be like a mathematician. I don't have the patience. You guys can go ahead while I play over here.
Okay. Somebody want to do number 2? I don't know that I got this one right, but.
I can read it. When all 6 samples are used, what is the minimum smallest variance? And I had 27.208,
Me too.
which was
I had
C's.
27.358. That's kind of odd.
That was one of the options. We had to go through. What did we have to do for this one?
All the variances were listed if you did the explore statistic. If you had to look at the variance, yeah, you just did the explore statistics and all the variances were there.
Okay.
Wrong one.
Yeah.
A was 27.358, but
Right.
C was, I wrote them all down so that I was easy.
Me too.
C was 27.208, so you might have just, when you're looking at them, not seeing the other one.
So you guys got 27.208?
Yeah, it was the variance of C.
Yeah.
To pick stars too. Watch this. Shiny.
Well, it's 53.58. Right?
What was that?
You know,
When all 6 samples are used, what is the maximum variance? Is it 53.1?
Might be able to hear her.
I can't hear her either.
Yeah.
You're going in and out.
That's probably my phone.
53.158 is what I think she
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I thought you said, and that's what I have. So I think we're good. So on the next one it says the test for equal variance is satisfied for this data, and I said true because it was
Yeah.
Bright
you
star.
did the 4 times, it was like 108,
Right.
which is bigger than the 53.
Yeah.
Something yellow.
And then 14, after you construct QQ plots for each of the samples are approximately normal based on what you see, and I have true.
Yeah, I put true also, which I don't know, that is always. I think they were pretty clear on that one. I think it's on the homework that it's not as clear.
Yay, I have .052.
Got it.
So exciting.
Okay, and then the last one, the test statistic for an ANOVA hypothesis test is an F statistic. Is the p-value the area to the right or left the F statistic? So it's to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I was reading that, I was like, are they asking us something different? I know you shade the side to the right, but is that the actually what is called the F statistic? But it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I think
you
we
guys-
did it. We all had the same answers
Mhm.
individually, so unless all of us did something wrong, we should be good. Did you get those all? Should we go back through and make sure that they're all right, that we all have the same written down?
Can I read them off? Because I was kind of in and out with that stupid SPSS thing.
Yep, that's fine. Heather, can you hear us still? Okay, we can't hear you, but I hope you can hear us.
She can.
Okay, so 1, 2, true, true, 3, true, 4, B and C, 5, construct a QQ plot for each group, 6, the largest variance is less than 4 times the smallest variance, 7, 6, 8, 0.309, 9, false, 10, 0.448, 11, 27.208, 12, 53.158, 13, true, 14, true, and 15, right.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Yay!
We did it.
I haven't even looked at the homework because I was like pulling my hair out with the SPSS all morning. I did everything yesterday except for the quiz, and I've been like 2 hours trying to figure out, 3 hours trying to figure out SPSS.
Yeah, no, I was really annoyed with that. I don't know. It seemed like unnecessary busy work to do them all individually. Like
Yeah.
to like be like, okay, you get this, how to take one out, but like taking up each out individually, I don't know.
I agree.
Enough time spent on this to do busy work. It's kind of what I felt like I was doing. It's like, doing a math worksheet in like 2nd grade when you're like, I know this. It just takes time. So, anyways, I did half the homework. I did the first data sheet, and I've pulled up the thing for the second data sheet. I just haven't inputted my answers yet. Like I did the whole output.
Talking about homework, I'll listen in, but I haven't done it. So.
Okay, and do we still have Heather?
Yeah.
Here.
She's here.
Okay.
Did you do the homework?
Yeah.
Okay. Just have to get a thumbs up or a thumbs down from Heather.
Yeah, she did the homework.
Okay. All right. So do you want to go through that,
If you want, that's fine.
or did anyone have any problems with it? I guess. I mean, we just don't have to go through all the answers. The answer sheets are available. So.
Yeah. No, I didn't have any problems with this week's homework.
Just keep recording so I can always look back. So.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we need to go through problem by problem. It's just another.
Yeah.
It's just pulling the data again, basically.
Do they make you do that stupid thing that we just did with SPSS?
No, it didn't have
No.
that. No.
No, that's good.
It's just like on the prep assignment where you just input, you know what I mean? You just have to input all, it's just practice, inputting all of the things, making sure you do all the steps in the SPSS, and then like putting down your answers for the different p-values and making the decision and the test statistics and everything. So
Well, I'll bug you. I'll text one of you guys if I need help then.
Okay. Sounds
yeah,
good.
there isn't the tutor, but there is the answer sheet. So usually with the answer sheet with these, you can figure out what you did wrong. But yeah, you don't have to do the weird thing. It's just the same thing. So if everyone understood the prep assignment, then I think the homework assignment is pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, do you guys want to talk at all about the group thing coming up, or?
I kind of read through his thing, but I was like, I got to get through this test, and then turn my brain to that.
Yeah. I haven't looked ahead at it at all, so.
I just kind of looked at like how it's broken down. It's broken down into like 6 different categories, but it's basically the same categories we've been doing. Like there's a due date for like basically picking your project and doing the data. Then there's a group. Then there's a date for like the next step. Like it's. So basically what he said, which I guess is what we can think about over the weekend after you've taken the test, is he says everyone should come with a couple of ideas of what they want our project to be, so that when we come together to discuss it, we can kind of have some ideas and pick one.
Yeah.
Right. I can do that.
So my thoughts were like, do you guys want to like actually do something real, or do something like silly, like the Skittle thing? Or
I'm with like the colored Skittle thing, like it's something like serious, like as like along those lines is where I'm at. I don't want to do like scientific, like medical research data.
Well, some of the examples he was giving, I was like, I don't want to do that. And then when he said there's always the Skittle thing, I was like, yeah, that's my style. So I don't know what you guys want, but I'm leaning more towards gathering data in an easy way, like super easy gathering data.
I'm with you.
That
like
doesn't
cars in a parking lot, or you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
He said the other thing would be, pick something you're interested in or whatnot, so it keeps your focus. And I mean, that's great to me, but what I'm interested in is it being like smooth sailing and simple is more which will keep my attention.
Yeah.
So.
I'm with you. I don't want it to be like a research project. Like I feel like if you get too big into it, it's like you're having to do a lot of research, and I don't think that's the point of the project. The point of the project is making sure we know how to do like the statistical part of it, not like finding a problem to solve.
So then the other question was, I think we have Heather on like kind of overseeing the group project, just making sure that we have our meetings and making sure that we stay on track and schedule wise. Do we want to reevaluate that, or I guess once you have the opportunity to look it over and to kind of explore what we're doing after you get through the test, then let's consider how we can divide it up or how we can help each other so that one person isn't carrying more of one load. Or, I'm happy to do whatever you guys want to make it so that it flows well, but I don't want anybody to feel like they're carrying this project or this group.
Right. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Well, and he kind of said that you should divide it up so different people are in charge of submitting different portions of it. And the only request that I would have is that I'm willing to like work through the thing all the way to the very end, but I don't want to be responsible for submitting anything that's due that final week, just because I'm going to be in Mexico, and I don't want, just in case, like I don't want everyone else's grade being like on my internet connection or whatever.
Okay.
So
that's fine.
I'd like to do the submission of earlier portions of it. That's all. But as far as I'm concerned, my plan is to be available and still do all the group meetings and everything that we need to do to get it done. I just don't want to be the point man for submission, just in case.
That's cool. We got it.
And then the last question, or the last one that we had was, he said that he suggested that we take more time on Thursday to work through some of the prep questions for the test.
Yeah, I think maybe he thinks maybe some groups get there and they do the quiz right then. But I think since we do it beforehand, it'll take us a little more time because there's 26 questions or whatever. But I don't know that it'll take too much time.
Right, and when we don't have a prep assignment to go over, also it's just.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of groups do get together and that's when they take the test like we did at the very beginning. But I think it works better. I think we're doing really well because we all do it separately and then we bring our answers together. We can see where everyone's coming from, and you can see, if we're all on the same page, then we know that we probably are right. Whereas if we did it all together, we might have all made a mistake together.
Yeah.
So let's just make sure that we really try to get all 26 of them done.
Oh yeah, for sure. We did fine last time.
Yeah.
And there's not a prep assignment, so it's the only assignment I think between now and then. If we get as long as you get your homework in the quiz, this week, the rest of all it is I think is doing that prep assignment.
That's
doing
the
tests. So.
And it's not too bad. So.
Have you gone into it already, Sarah?
Yeah, I did it yesterday.
You're so good. You're always ahead of the game.
No.
I was planning on it. Like, I sat down. I was like, on Friday, I'm going to get my Excel spreadsheet done. And I got in and did, 3 things on it. And then I was like, Monday morning, sat down. I was like, oh, no, I need to start my homework. Like, I procrastinate.
I like to
finish
get it
after
done.
the meeting on Thursday and think, I've got the whole weekend. And then I should have started.
No, it's fine. We'll get it.
So then the other thing was that I told you guys I'm not taking any clients, but I am taking a returning client in April. And so I'll make sure that I have everything done. I don't know that it will conflict. Last time it was an induction, right? So it conflicted, but this gal, it's her 6th baby. The longest labor I've ever been with her at was 3 hours. So I don't see it being a big deal, but I will make sure that no matter what happens around her due date, that I work ahead and that I have everything ready for you guys. So.
Did she do it at the beginning of April, right there at the end of class?
She did at the beginning of April. Yeah. And I said no to all new clients, and I've already turned down 4 since
that's horrible.
Well, it's sad. I miss it, but I miss the income. I make $600 per birth, and so 4 clients, that's $2,400. But anyway, in order to keep my long-standing clients happy, I've decided to just take my returning clients. And
that makes sense.
So and because of the returning clients, I took her because I know her labors are 3 hours, so I can make it work. But I just wanted you to know that was coming.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, we'll talk to you guys on Thursday then. So is Heather gonna